I have come a long way just to see you one last time, to a place I haven't been in a long while. But those days, well, they're fresh in mind. We will lay you to rest, we will carry you home, and I listen to the stories of all the cemetery trees. Countless years they've stood over this dance of a mystery. We have remembered good times, bad times, all those times in between. We have remembered you plain old and in poetry. Now the preacher is just finishing up, and well, I'm not mad that she smiles. It's just our blessing we had you here with us for a while, for a time. And I listen to the stories of all the cemetery trees. Countless years they've stood over this dance of a mystery. As I return home, the gray highway passes below, and I think God is painting truth in that sunset. We could read all the love there, all our coming and going wouldn't tear us up like it does, oh, but it does, oh, but it does. I listen to the stories of all the cemetery trees. Countless years they've stood over this dance of a mystery. They say, child, have you listened, will you believe in this parting we'll have no sorrow, in this parting we'll have no carry you home. All right, that's called For a Time.
Wonderful. Hey, that's a good song. Is that a new one?
No, I don't play it very often because it's kind of fast and it wears me out.
So. Oh, well, you must have got a good night's sleep last night. That sounded great.
Thank you. Yeah, I like that song. I just have to have the energy for it, you know. Good night's sleep. Let's see here. All right. Forgot to play with my pick. I don't know what difference it made. This is called Hummingbird. Drove to Texarkana to see my father on his 85th birthday. Sitting in his backyard, talking about the birds. Didn't know what else to say. cardinals and blue jays, crows, robins and wrens. Then he spied a hummingbird. He said, that one comes around here. Well, every year. I said, that reminds me when I was a kid. When I was a kid, Ponce de Leon of the alleys, St. Francis of the Straits, charting my own maps and climbing mimosa trees where the hummingbirds play. He said the hummingbirds don't sing, ain't that a sad thing? I said the song is in their wings. He turned and looked at me and closed his eyes, all he could do to keep from crying. When I was a kid, Ponce de Leon of the alleys, St. Francis of the Straits, charting my own maps and climbing mimosa trees where the hummingbirds play. I made one last trip to Texarkana to lay that old man to rest. The birds were singing in the cemetery trees. I was looking for that hummingbird. When I was a kid, Ponce de Leon of the alleys, St. Francis of the Straits, charting my own maps and climbing mimosa trees where the hummingbirds play. Thank you, Hummingbird.
I love that.
All right, this is a fairly new song. It's called No Man's Land. I started to write it after my mother died, and it was just too intense, and I just let it age a little bit and finished it up, and this is it. It's called No Man's Land. How I wish that you were here. Lean on your shoulder and I'd whisper in your ear. How I wish I could hear your voice, telling it like it is, cutting through all the noise. You stood tall, all for one, one for all. Thought I stood alone in this no man's land, but I look inside and there you stand. I'm in the trenches peering through fences at the enemy, wondering if I still have the strength to fight without you by my side. I know you'd lead the charge and you'd tear them apart. I wanna live with your kind of heart. I thought I stood alone in this no man's land, but I look inside me and there you stand. And the wolves came howling, crying. You met them at the gate, fought them like a lion. When the wolves came howling, crying, you went down fighting like a lion. I thought I stood alone in no man's land, but I look inside and there you stand. There you stand.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Good song.
Yeah, it was nice to actually write a new song. It had been a while.
Yeah.
I found.
That's good.
Thank you. Yeah, I found some people seem to be very prolific during this unusual time. I have not been. I'm trying. Okay.
Corona-rific.
What's that?
Corona-rific.
Corona-rific.
I got a new Corona-rific.
And looks like it's gonna just keep on going, so I need to figure it out. Thought I'd play City of Angels. I follow the Padres over the Sierra Ridge to cast their blessings upon that plain of it. And it could have swallowed me whole, but it took me in like a little lost kid. Only time will tell my city of angels. At night the Pacific is the darkest thing I've ever seen. I hear it calling me, sometimes I hear it sing. These hills always hum and shine like stars. Oh, I remember it so well. My city of angels. We praise our demons, patronize our saints, but all is forgiven, and even our saints don't have many complaints. Oh, this is where I found my city of angels. Yes, I remember it so well. My city of angels. City of Angels.
Dang, it's pretty.
Thank you. It's a sort of love song / lullaby to the ancient days of Los Angeles, back when it was a bunch of missions and a whole different time.
Yeah.
No cars.
That's a long time ago.
So it's easy to romanticize that time, but there was also a lot of fighting with the Indians, so you know.
They didn't have cars either.
They did not, no.
Yeah, luckily, yeah.
All right, well, we'll leave that topic and move on. I'm going to play this. This is called Too Many Moons. This is the upbeat version. Where did we begin to drift in different directions? Caught on cosmic currents at a continental intersection. Countless constellations swam through heaven since the last time I laid eyes on you. Too many moons on too many moons. Oh, the last thing I remember, falling asleep on the shore after a long walk through a land that didn't feed me anymore. Countless constellations swam through heaven since the last time I laid eyes on you. Too many moons, oh, too many moons. Too many moons. It was a broad sea I had to cross to return to you. Tossed among tempests, I was nearly lost. I nearly lost you. I nearly lost you. Countless constellations swam through heaven since the last time I laid eyes on you. Too many moons, oh, too many moons. Nearly lost you, I nearly lost you, I nearly lost you. Too many moons.
Another
you.
good one. Yeah.
All right. You guys have spoiled me with the DSA open mic. You know, we just play one song at a time. You know?
Well, this isn't open. This is a showcase. I mean, this is.
I
like
know.
this is the real deal.
The real deal. I got to keep breathing
Yeah.
and keep going.
Yeah. You're a star. We're making a star out of you.
Thanks, Harry. All right. I think I'm going to play Midnight Dogs. shines for a sinner. My heart is his den at the beginning and the end, and the all in all. It's gone with the midnight dawns, through the midnight fields beneath the midnight moon. He runs and he runs and he runs back to me. Yeah, I hear you howling out there in the dark, but that wanderlust never got you very far. You follow your own tracks back to my door, oh darn, it's a good thing we're not keeping score. It's gone with the midnight dawns, through the midnight fields beneath the midnight moon. It's gone.
Okay, hey, that's a great one too. We're down to that spot now. It looks like you got about one more song,
One more.
maybe two little 2-minute songs, but we're down to about 6 minutes.
Two short ones or 1 minute. I don't write long songs as a general rule, but I do have one fairly long song I could end with.
Okay,
I was thinking about playing it today. Quicksilver River.
all right.
It's my song I wrote after my trip out to the Big Bend. Be great to be out there now.
Yeah.
So let's just imagine it.
Yeah, let's set the bar real high for Ricky Jean now. He's coming up next. Yeah.
I don't think Ricky Jean's worried.
He can handle it. He's got that white blue microphone, so he's gonna be rocking.
All right. Quicksilver River. I got to the Big Bend, all bent out of shape. Walked through the desert under the late summer rains, eased all my aches. Went down to the river, looked to the other shore. Gonna cross these waters, Quicksilver River. Quicksilver River. Met the spirits of an Apache warrior named Victoria and his fierce sister Lozan. He cried, I will not surrender one hair of a horse's tail, and across the river to his death he went. Met the spirits of a woman and her children on the run for the border, devil heart on their heels. She cried, if we can just make it across the river into Mexico, we'll be free, we'll be free. Gonna cross these waters, Quicksilver River, Quicksilver River. This is the Eden of the West. Dinosaur bones and First Nation songs, ghost towns of mercury mines long gone. Here I find my rest, with the Milky Way reeling overhead, in this river of life and death. Gonna cross these waters, Quicksilver River, oh, Quicksilver River, oh. Ooh, ooh. And there you go. All right, Harry, we can't hear you.
I said, did you have a 1 minute song?
A 1 minute song?
Yeah.
Like a really, really short one. I actually probably could come up with that. How about I play the ode to Buck Morgan's cat?
There you go.
It's called Ronnie, Come Home. And it's a fitting because my cat is really sick of me doing this, and she's like, why aren't you feeding me right now? Right? No, she's not going to talk. I've got a cat named Ronnie. Ooh, she mighty ornery, but she's good to me. Sweet as a kitty cat can be. Then one night Ronnie ran right out the door, shot past me fast as a rocket, disappeared into the big dark night, and I was sure that I'd lost her. Oh, Ronnie, come home. I called her name day and night up and down the street. Neighbors all shook their heads at my pleas. They said, the kitty cat don't come when you call, they do. Son, her fate will remain a sad mystery. No, 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 Ronnie, come home. Just when I'd given up all hope, Ronnie sauntered back through the door, acting like it was any other day. Oh, Ronnie, don't you, oh, Ronnie, don't you, oh, Ronnie, don't you stray.